Hi everybody, Ponzi Perillo, reporting from CES for Locker Gnome and Gear Live. And I am here with the folks at AMD, and Pat Moorhead is here. I have his official title. It's really long. I think it's 6 words long. So we're going to play with him about that, right? Vice President, Advanced Marketing, Worldwide Marketing Group. So, Pat, what does that really mean?
Sorry about the mouthful there, but that's just, it's really code for some strategic marketing. And I think I have the best job in the company. And I do two things. First thing I do is I look at the industry, I look at what consumers want to do, I look at the technology, and I look at the content, and then I kind of triangulate those three and make recommendations to the company on the types of technology and markets we should be in. Now the other 25% of my job is talking with people like you. I have a blog. I'm kind of a hack, so excuse my blog. You guys are the pros, but I like to gather input through that as well, and I like to communicate with the community. And I'm kind of a geek too, so I don't have as many gadgets as you probably have, but I may give you a run for the money. We saw a space in the market that was looking for an ultra-thin notebook that could play back HD videos and play real games and be thin and be at a great price point. So what we have here is the HP DV2, and you can see how thin it is. And some of the key features are driven by the processor, the AMD Athlon Neo, and the ATI Radeon. Now this actually has a discrete graphics card in it, which really enables many of the features that I talked about as it relates to games and high-def playback. Now the really cool part, and I don't know if you can see this monitor up here, I'm actually driving I would say medium-size encoded 1080p video right out of the back of this ultra-thin. So you can imagine you're sitting in front of your 52-inch screen, or you've got a 120-inch projection system with HDMI. Just plug that sucker in, and you are in heaven. The other cool part is not only does it play high-definition clips off your hard drive, HP has also put together an optional external Blu-ray drive. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, so you've got your movies. So it's kind of like having your cake and eat it too. And again, starting at $6.99, which is pretty phenomenal. And I actually, in all full disclosure, I use a lot of different technologies that our company doesn't make, and I have a Mac Air, which, by the way, I like. There are a lot of great things about it, but I think at the time I paid about $2,000 for it.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
So they're different, similar size. The Mac Air is thinner and the keyboard's a little bit bigger. The key thing here is when I'm driving that same video that I was driving on the big screen here locally, and it's very, very difficult to do that at these encode rates I've found. The processor, actually, the processor is only about 30 to 40% utilization on a very highly encoded video.
What does that mean for the non-geeks that are watching this?
Your system doesn't heat up like you would normally expect. I don't know about you, but I take my Mac Air into my bedroom. Boy, can I say that on TV? Can I say that on TV? And I'll put it on my lap. I love the illuminated keyboard, but it tends to get hot when I'm doing things that'll race the processor.
That's
and that's
funny,
typically big time video. And the exhaust is on the bottom. Now with this, what I've noticed is that the exhaust is actually on the side, so it's going to push all that hot air to the left of me and off my lap. I mean, that's kind of a side benefit and a side feature. I don't know if that was planned, but I happen to love it. The next thing about this is games. So there's two kinds of games. There's kind of your casual games like Spore and SimCity and Sims 2, and then there's the big first-person shooter. Now, this is not designed for the first-person shooter, but what I did is I wanted to put it through its paces, and I actually wrote a little blog on it. I put on Left 4 Dead. It's the big zombie, kill the zombie, they're trying to kill you. At full resolution on this notebook, on low settings, okay, I was getting 30 frames a second, which is pretty good for something this thin and light. And then just for kicks, I plugged an Xbox 360 controller into the USB side, plugged it into my 52-inch TV, and I was killing zombies in big screen.
Really?
Which was fun. Too.
So we're back here with Pat. I'm still asking my questions, and a big one was the difference between the MacBook Air and storage and space. And we also wanted to talk about community and how AMD is including community in the creation of products.
It's a great question, and first of all, we take the community very seriously, and not just from us communicating to the community, but an interactive dialogue. And over the last 18 months, we've ramped it up with people and resources, and not just because it was a nice thing to do, but because of the value we get from the community, and at least what a lot of people tell us is the value we can bring to the community as well.
So if people want to talk to you more about any products or community, how can they get in touch with you, Pat?
Well, it's great. Well, first of all, my email address is patrick.moorhead@amd.com. And I'm also, I'm big into Twitter. And I've got a public Twitter. It's open to everybody to throw stones or...
What's your Twitter handle?
Oh, it's very simple. It's Patrick Moorhead.
Okay.
And you're going to see my my big ugly mug there, so you'll know it's me. The second way we can interact together is on a blog. So if you go to blogs.amd.com, you'll find my blog. And it's funny, I do gadgets. I'm the gadget guy, and I hit on gadgets like these I have over here with cell phones and
oh wait, let's see your little gadget pile over here. Everyone
so I just want to let you know this is just my representative gadget, but I've got my Android G1 here. I've got my Storm. This is an iPhone. This is a Touch. This is my first Palm quarter. This actually does 1080i.
Wait, do you really carry 4 phones?
I do for different reasons. Now, my primary phone is the Bold.
Do you really need 4 phones?
Yes.
Okay,
to keep up with the technology, right? Think about this. So, the Android operating system could be one of the biggest things that are going to be out there, and there are rumors out there that the Android OS is going to be on more than just these phones.
Which one do you prefer of the 4 if you had to pick one?
From a business standpoint, I prefer the Bold, the BlackBerry Bold. It is rock solid. I can take 3 megapixel cameras, I can take 3 GP videos and upload them in real time up into the internet. And I don't know if this is old or if I have fat fingers. I need the keyboard to crank out serious emails. But this is what I live and breathe off of, and I keep a few extra batteries around as well.
But let me guess, whenever you want to play with some games, you pick up the iPhone.
Oh, I pick up the Touch.
Oh, that's right, the Touch.
And now what I'll do is when I walk through the door, I'll typically walk in, turn on the Touch, and check my Twitter, because I love the Twitter interface on the Touch, and I use Twitterific.
That was the next question. What are your top 5 apps?
You can see them. Actually, see them right here. Twitterific and Yammer. That's how I communicate. We communicate inside of AMD.
Yammer's awesome.
And I have my friend feed, Facebook, and here's TwitPic.
Oh yeah, that rocks.
As well. So I love it. And then I've got my obligatory news stuff. The best news client today is the USA Today. I don't know if you've seen that.
I haven't. How many pages? Don't say you only have 1 page of apps.
Are you kidding? I have 5.
5 pages.
I have 5 pages.
You are a geek. Thanks for spending time with us, Pat.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure.